guys, what's up? This is Hope Slice here with your typical Hope Slice of Life video. Today I was going through a couple of ideas in my head about what type of video I wanted to make. Honestly, I just really didn't want to get too deep today. I wanted to kind of make it a little bit lighthearted. I saw this tag on YouTube. It's called the TMI, Too Much Information tag. And it's a lot of questions that are kind of personal questions. The original tag has about 50 questions, which is a lot. So I cut it down to about 20 because on the tag were questions I've already answered. Like a lot were from my first video, the 25 questions. So I thought to do away with those, without further ado, let's get to it. All right, so first question, we're starting off real easy here. Have you ever been in love? And yes, I have. Have you ever had a terrible breakup? I don't really know what qualifies as a terrible breakup, which I think is a good sign because that means I haven't had one. So when I say no, obviously, whenever you go through a breakup, it's not fun. It's not something easy. How much do you weigh? Okay, you should never ask a woman her weight. Are you kidding me? Something you miss. I really miss the theater. That's something that I miss because at my college it was always, we would do 2 shows each semester. So it was a lot of shows that we had to put up really quick and it was really fast paced. And I just always loved that adrenaline because I'm someone who loves like a fast paced environment. I think that's really exciting. So I think that is something I really miss is my theater when I graduated from college. How old are you? I am 23. What is a quality you look for in a partner? Well, obviously that they love Jesus because that says a lot about them. Ambition is really important to me because I have a lot of ambition, so I want to have someone who, even if it's not the same goals in life, I just want someone who, or I desire, I shouldn't say I want, but I really hope to have someone in my life who has a lot of plans and is looking forward to life and doesn't want to just get through life. I think that's so unattractive when someone's just like, yeah, I'm just going through my everyday life. And I just think passion in general for whatever it is that they do, even if it's not something that I'm interested in, I just think it's so awesome whenever you're talking with someone about what they're doing for a living or something that they like to do in their free time and they have such passion in their eyes. I just think that that's really important and really awesome. Just have something you really care deeply about. Where do you go to when you're sad? Physically, if I could, it would be home back in North Carolina. If I can't though, I will go, sometimes I like to be by myself because then I can process things a little bit better when I'm by myself. But sometimes I'll want to talk to a sister, like Faith for Charity, or I'll talk to one of my really good friends. So just someone I really deeply trust. There's a lot of different reasons and what I would do and where I would go, but those are probably some good choices for me. How long does it take you to shower? It depends. I don't always wash my hair because it's not necessary to wash my hair every day. So, I don't know, it just depends on a lot of things. I would say the longest would be 20 minutes, which sounds ridiculous, but I have really long hair that I'm thinking of cutting. So yeah, around 20 minutes. What is a turnoff? Someone who is very closed-minded. And I don't mean closed-minded in, like there are certain things I'm closed-minded about because I think there is a good reason for me to be closed-minded with because of what I believe in. So I don't mean in that sense about like when it comes to beliefs, but just when it comes to personalities or stuff you like or dislike. If I'm talking to someone and I really like something, like I really love drama and I love the theater, and so if I'm talking to someone about that and they just say, oh, well, the theater's kind of stupid because of this reason and this reason and this reason, and they've never seen a show before, like a proper theater show, or never had a drama class or anything of that sort, that makes me really angry, and I just find that to be so ridiculous. So in that kind of sense, I just think it's so awful when people are just very close-minded. It really bugs me. The reason you joined YouTube, I was just in this phase of my life where I really wanted to do something creative again because I didn't have much of a theater outlet and I didn't really feel challenged at my job at the moment. And so I'm someone who likes to learn something new and I like to be challenged and I love learning new things. And I was really interested in watching YouTube videos and I thought maybe I should try this because I could teach myself, I'm sure, hopefully how to record and how to edit and all of this stuff. And I'm not perfect at it by far, but honestly, I was just really bored and I wanted to challenge myself and I liked watching it, so I was like, hey, I should do it. Do you have any fears? If I could nail everything down, my number one fear is that I don't take advantage of opportunities that are pressed before me. Like, I never want to look back on my life when I'm older and say, I wish I had tried that, or I wish I would have went there, or I wish I would have taken this job, or I would have gotten to know that person a little bit better. It could have been a great friendship. I never want to look back on my life and feel like I wasted it, or I didn't take up opportunities that were good for me to take advantage of. So I would say just regret, I guess, just that I'm going to have regret over something one day. I'm going to waste my life, I think is another good way to say it, that I don't want to look back and say, man, I really wasted my life on some stupid stuff that doesn't matter. Last thing that made you cry. This is actually not a bad question to answer because usually people will be like, oh, I was crying because of no. The last time I cried was actually yesterday. I went back to the college I graduated from with my friend Jennifer. We saw the show Steel Magnolias and I had never seen it before live, and those girls were so stinking good and I cried at the ending. Like Act 2, Scene 2, I won't give it away, but it's very emotional. And it takes for me a lot to cry, especially if it's a theater performance. You're gonna have to do a lot to make me cry. So, but I did, I cried. It was actually a good thing that I cried because that means that they did a good job. Last time you said you loved someone. Last time I said I loved someone was, I believe yesterday. I said it to my nephew, Kellen. What is the meaning behind your YouTube name? Okay, well, Hope Tenen, that's my name. But Hope Slice is a funny story because when I was in high school, I was in this drama production, and it's long story short, I met this guy who was in my scene, and he was asking me if we were trying to come up with nicknames, I don't know, like for people in our scene. He had a hard time coming up with a unique nickname for me because I've heard everything from Hopi, from Hopers, or I've just heard a lot of people use my name for nicknames. I just said it's really hard for someone to come up with a unique nickname for me by now. And so he came up with Hope Slice. And that's always been my favorite nickname ever since he said that. Last show you watched. Okay, this is not a big surprise because if you know me, you know I love stupid teenage shows. Well, most of them, not all of them. The last show that I watched was an episode of 90210. And yes, I'm going through like a second phase of watching those seasons, which is really stupid, but hey, I'm gonna be honest. The relationship between you and the last person you text. The last person I texted was Jennifer. And me and Jennifer have been friends ever since our freshman year at college. We met because we were doing a show at college, and it was Winnie the Pooh, and I was a fox and she was a chipmunk. So we met through doing that. My senior year, we were roommates for that year, which was really fun. And obviously since we graduated, we've kept in touch because she's in the area as well and she has a good job. So yeah, Jennifer. She's still a really good friend of mine. Place you want to visit. That's a lot. There's a lot of places I want to visit. If I could say realistically, right now, I would want to visit either London, because I have a friend who lives close to London right now, and I haven't seen her in a long time, and I have always wanted to visit London in general. Or I would say Arizona, because my first roommate, she actually lives there with her husband, and I honestly just want to go and see them. Arizona would be fun. I'm all for visiting new places. Do you have a crush? Okay, next question. Your favorite pickup line? I've heard so many bad ones. Are you Google? Because you're everything I've been looking for. Have you ever used it? No, I haven't. So that is it for the questions. I hope you enjoyed it and you didn't mind this more casual sit down video. I'm sorry for all the lighting changes. The sun has been in and out and it's been going really crazy, but thank you for sticking with it. So like this video if you enjoyed it. Comment below what kind of videos you want me to film next. I'm thinking of doing a fallish kind of tag video, a things no one told you in your 20s, or another quote video. Comment down below which of those 3 video ideas you want me to film next, and I will do that. I hope you guys have a great coming week, and I will see you hopefully sometime soon for another Hope Slice of Life video. Goodbye.